little Liz Cheney's in some hot water. Throw in there Adam Schiff and, of course, Nancy Pelosi. I hope you heal in Germany, Nancy, and your hip gets fixed. For all of you that don't know, she fell down, went boom, broke her hip and got her hip replaced. United States government's coming after them. We're doing exactly what Donald Trump said he would do, and that's investigate the sham that is the January 6th committee. The FBI, which will be led by Kash Patel, has a lot to do with it. Let's get started.
Donald Trump calling for a criminal investigation into Liz Cheney over witness tampering after a report from House Republicans singled her out.
Donald Trump, awake just a few hours ago, posting about one of his perceived political enemies, Liz Cheney. It comes as House Republicans are calling for the former Congresswoman to be investigated for her work on the January 6th committee.
There's a whole lot of suspect going on with January 6th committee, and particularly Liz Cheney. We'll get into that in just a second and how she was potentially tampering with witnesses, and also some of the other things that are coming out in the January 6th report. They just finished that up. President Donald Trump has some work to do. So does Kash Patel. And let's give you something to look at. We're going to let Ms. Hunt finish what she was talking about.
A report from House Republicans singled her out, accusing her of colluding with a witness on the January 6th committee and recommending she be investigated for possible criminal prosecution. The president-elect weighing in on Tuesday's report just 3 hours ago. Liz Cheney could be in a lot of trouble based on the evidence obtained by the subcommittee, which states that numerous federal laws were likely broken.
Liz Cheney could be in a lot of trouble. That is an understatement. This woman has been accused of colluding with the witness. We'll cover that in just a couple of moments. Omitting evidence that does not support the narrative they were going after. Now, she's not the only one who is involved in the January 6th committee. We have quite a few other people that need to be imprisoned. I'm going to go after Kinzinger because I just can't stand that guy. He is literally a turncoat. And Adam Schiff, you need to go to jail no matter what. Basically, the entire committee is suspect. The list of what they've done, the grievances against them, and what I believe Kash Patel will be coming up with as they're doing an investigation should exonerate President Trump. More importantly, should show the corruption that just ran rampant. Liz Cheney and her father, known for making their money from war, obviously don't support anything that's peaceful. If she does get a pardon, my question is, does treason fall under that? Does she get pardoned for treason? Is that a pardonable offense? I hope it's not. And if it's not, that's the way to go. And then, once we win, even if she does get a pardon, let's sue her and take her money. Her and her father make money on war. That's what they're known for. Okay, I digress. Let's get back to the story. In this report, at least 26 undercover assets were at the Capitol on January 6th. That means that there are 26 people that work for the FBI receiving funds from the FBI. Ray Epps, who's in this picture, was one of them. He has been shown soliciting people, saying, let's go in, we've got to go in, go in, go in. There is an argument to be had right now that there were people that worked for the FBI, paid informants, however you want to call it, inside the Capitol building before the insurrection, quote unquote, started. That there were FBI informants in there muddling around, walking around talking to people. This is something that the videos will show. One of the things you don't see is you don't see videos, all of them. There's 1,200 hours of them. Tucker Carlson got fired because he didn't show those. And these videos, as I said, show people in there prior to the actual insurrection occurring, FBI informants. Boy, I seem to be giving a lot of attention to CNN today, but you'll have to pardon me. I'll try and mix it up a little better next time. Let's watch.
The president-elect there, referring to the report released yesterday by a Republican-controlled House subcommittee, alleging what it called, quote, the failures and politicization of the January 6th Select Committee, end quote. The report calls the committee, quote, a political weapon with a singular focus to deceive the public. Among the report's allegations against Cheney, that she colluded with one of the committee's witnesses, Cassidy Hutchinson, who served as an assistant to White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. Hutchinson provided testimony about Trump's actions on January 6th, including recounting a story she was told about an interaction the president had with his Secret Service driver. Cheney refuted the report's finding.
This is exactly what we're speaking about. Liz Cheney colluded with this witness, informed this witness, told this witness what to say, what to do, how to do it. And ironically, the tapes of the interview with the witness have been gone missing. They've been destroyed. That's the idea. That's tampering with evidence as well, because that's part of the investigative process. This is a sham. But wait, we have somebody coming. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our soon-to-be FBI director, who will be responsible for the investigation into this, and I sure as hell hope it gets investigated, because you all need to go to jail.
I think they not only knew, but the political monsters like Pelosi, Cheney, Kinzinger, Schiff, et al. Wanted that political narrative, which was insurrection. It failed in court, and now it is failing in the court of public opinion, because the truth has finally come out that the January 6th committee buried evidence that corroborates what we've been saying for 3 years.
Kash Patel is a lawyer, a prosecutor, has worked for the State Department, and was blown away by all the corruption that's occurring within the government. And he is going to be the head of the FBI. He's going to be the top cop. The summary is laws were broken. The summary is they tried intentionally to manipulate information, manipulate evidence, omit evidence, so that they could show Donald Trump in a negative light. The question stands, why? What's the reason for all this? Bottom line is, we're going to find out exactly what happened once Kash Patel comes in as the head of the FBI, the top cop, and we'll hopefully discover some of this. And then with God's good graces, prosecutions will occur. The only person who's not pictured here is Kinzinger, little crybaby Kinzinger. I hope he's included in all this as well. I want to get to a little humor. I've got some sad news for everybody regarding Whoopi Goldberg. This is going to break some hearts, so please get your tissues. Folks, Whoopi Goldberg has joined the anti-Trump sex strike. Her vagina is now closed. Now, for all of you out there who are heartbroken about this, I understand. I want you to know I feel for you as well. This is a national treasure. She needs to procreate. She needs to reproduce. The fact that she is selfishly closing her vagina is a crime against the American people. Whoopi, shame on you, you horrible human being. Oh my God. However, I do have to throw out there, The View does give some great content when you all witches start being stupid. This is Synopsis of Stupidity. Hit the like and subscribe. We're glad you're here. The world moves pretty fast. If you don't slow down, you may miss something.